We're live. There we are. Let's get going. It is Daytona time. Here we go. Up and running with some practice. Oh, you what doing? Pardon me. What do I still need to set up? I need to sign in here. Successful, fantastic. Is that now going to be fine for us? Fun. I guess that's fine. So I can't see anything. There we go. There it is. It's got back to normal. Hey, unnamed. Hey, it wasn't necessarily late. I was just setting things up. How you doing, buddy? Get ourselves in and ready to go. So the next one we've got starts at 9:15. So we've actually got quite some time for the next one there. So let's actually just take that off. Search for Daytona. I might be able to do a GT4 one. 2030? Yes, I can. I can do a GT4 one. And that's a nice short 15-minute race, which is fine. So let's get that done. We will register for that race. So I've never driven the GT4 around here. This is going to be interesting. That to be here. Fantastic. We're up and running. How are you doing anyway, unnamed? You doing all right, mate? Let's see how easy the GT4 is to drive around Daytona. We are going to be doing a bunch of Daytona races today. A whole bunch of them. At least that's the plan. Sub count is wrong. Why is the sub count wrong? Sub count should be fine. It'll update eventually. Just finished up making a new D&D character. What are you playing next? Also not sure if this is the open or the fixed that I'm joining here. Is there an open and fixed? I don't remember. Let's see what it is. It's the fixed. Okay, cool.
Bramall 215.01.
Let's get ourselves into a different group just so we can see what our normal speed's like. Went to the GP today, getting referred to ENT. Should hear back in the next 56 weeks. Not days, weeks. So over a year, you should hear back. That seems a bit excessive. I'm going to have to adjust my seating position here. This is wild. But we'll see how well we manage with it. What are you, what's up that needs you to go to the ENT, mate? I'm sure you might have told me before, but I don't remember.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
I'm not getting much through the steering wheel here. I'm going to have to make it slightly less strong, I think. Or slightly more strong, rather. This car's actually a bit of a treat to drive, because I'm going to be running this in the Raw before the 24 next weekend. That's when the appointment will likely be, but here's hoping for any time. Yeah, hopefully it will be earlier than over a year from now. Oh, it's harder to turn in there. Right, I need to get some more feeling in my wheel for sure. You have a pulsing in front of your ear just behind the jaw. Interesting. Hopefully that's not anything serious. I mean, anything sort of around your ear and your head and stuff. Like, hopefully it's not a brain thing. Right, so yeah, I need that to be a little bit stronger. So let's set that to be a bit stronger now. We've still got 5 minutes. So we can go out and get some practice done with it at a real strength. $25 should be fine, I think. Pardon me. And let's sort our cockpit position out while we're here. Let's pause. Go into cockpit. Rewind a little bit so I'm on track. Control F12 it is. Yeah, cool. Nope, Y is not what I want. Z is what I want. And then pitch down a little bit. There you go. That's probably fine. Car view look alright to you there, unnamed? Not affecting you anyway, just annoying. Yeah, I get that, mate. I get that. Right, so Control F12. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Hopefully that wasn't a shortcut for OBS for anything, I hope. Right, now let's get back into practice. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. And it feels a lot better in my hands as well. Good, 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 good. Oh. Let's not be an idiot like that. Ranger Scout with actually speccing into Ranger. Nice. My next D&D character when I next play is going to be a Ranger, but he's going to be a dual-wielding sword Ranger. And his background is going to be that he was a pest control professional.
Brett, 153.28.
Thank you for that, crew chief.
Pit exit is clear.
I think this is going to be a really fun race, to be fair. It's, like I say, a very nice car to drive. Turn one's what I need to think about, though. Turn one on the bus stop I need to get right. There we go. That feels good. Yes, that's fantastic. Could maybe drop down to third through there, but fourth feels good. I mean, optimals are 156. I'm not sure how good that is overall in the GT4s for the fixed. I was going to say, as if that's not fast around there. Military scouting unit. That should be interesting. Yeah, I'm in my lovely Mango Loco livery here.
205.
So far, all but one sector has been better. This one's going to end up better. I know that for sure. I'm looking forward to this race now. This is a real pleasure to drive around here. Using the Warriors Codex. So you have the Manhunter Fighter subclass. Nice.
P27.
27th in the session. Let's see if we can improve on that before the race pops in like literally a minute. That's too deep. But we still came out of it faster, which is interesting. Looks like this is going to knock us down into the 55s. If we get to finish this lap, which we will. Worst bus stop. Yeah, this is going to cane us here, I think. Should still be an improvement. Still down into the 55s, I think. And then we'll go and join the race. Hopefully we last and we don't get taken out. Yeah, 55.7.
P24, 2.7 seconds.
Right, let's jump into the actual race. Told your party you'll be playing a ranger, so you hope they don't expect me to use spells. So a ranger is a half caster. You get things like Hunter's Mark. Or are you like role-playing as a such where you don't have spells? You're not even going to use things like Hunter's Mark. There we go, the sub count's actually updated now as well. We're on 369, the goose drank wine. Back on the streetcar line. This is going to be mighty interesting. Let's see how well we can do. I'm going to go out and do some practice because it's all good for safety rating at the end of the day. It also gets to see what car number we are. Car number 26, so we are one of the lower ranked people in this. Amazing. It means if we get a good result, that we're likely going to get some big gains if we get a decent result. You're not a ranger by class, but the character might end up playing like one, right? At least that was a 0x.
Exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Don't read chat on your way out of the pit, Steege. The Raw before the 24 next weekend is going to be so much fun. Especially if this thing gets a good setup for it. Fighter maybe dipping into Rogue. Nice. Yeah, a Fighter can be a good Ranger. Like, you can definitely do some good Rangering, Ranger-style builds with the Fighter class. Right, let's go out and get our quali done. See how well we can start. I'll be semi-ignoring chat while I'm doing my quali, just to make sure I'm clean with it. So we've got our outlap, and then 2 outlap, banker lap, push lap. We're going to be as safe as we can be on our banker lap, while still trying to be quite fast. And then we're going to just cane it for our second lap.
All clear on pit exit. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
I could maybe drop down to first round there, but I don't think it's necessary. I'll catch up in just a minute, unnamed. But yeah, if you're doing anything sort of Ranger-like, you're going to want Hunter's Mark. Because a fighter with Hunter's Mark is going to be terrifying. I don't know why I've never thought of multi-classing Fighter Ranger. I think that'd be quite overpowered, to be honest. Yeah, hopefully we can get ourselves a good quali position here. I do love this track. We want to make sure we're positioned well for turn 1. I started braking far too early there. So our first lap isn't going to be very good at all. Yeah, dropping down to first there isn't the play. Stay in second for sure. going to be a really poor first lap. Going to be a whole second off our best, which isn't necessarily even good in the first place. Oh, we made up quite a bit back there. Couple of tenths back, but
P5.
wow, P5 with that. P13 at the moment. Still much better than our car number. Come on, we want a nice big result here, so we need a big bus stop. A poor exit from the bus stop might cost us, but it might not.
.155.
Jim's not even finishing his sentences now. 155.3. P7. I'm going to actually stop crew chief and start it again, just so it's fully awake.
Radio check.
Right, there we go. It should be fully awake now. And then let's see. So we're P10 right now. 54.6 is pole quali, so we're only 7 tenths off pole at the moment. Currently in P12, I think. Like I say, we need to finish relatively decently. Why is Race Labs not working? If I close it and open it again, will that make it work? Yeah, there we go. It's working now. And I can move the relative across a little bit, I think. There we go. That looks all right. Oh, 30 seconds left for people to knock me lower than P12. I have a feeling that it's going to be incredibly messy at the start. So I'm going to try and hold myself back a little bit, maybe drop a position or so. DM me the Warriors Codex so I can see the subclass. Please do, mate. First race of the night, 15 minutes around Daytona.
That's the end
in
of
the
session.
GT4s.
P12.
and I am P12. 7/10 off the leader. We will grid up. It is fixed, so we almost certainly have too much fuel. And I think our IR is 1,398, so it's almost 60. Yeah, it's almost 60 higher than me, so we started P12. If we can get a top 10 finish, I'll be chuffed. Losing out on damage output compared to a normal ranger, but you think you have more utility. Damage is very rarely the most important thing in D&D, other than the unless you're a barbarian, I guess. Even then, barbarian could be a grappler, which is massive utility. It's perfect that we're just starting this race, and I instantly get desperate for a wee. Wish me luck, folks.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
26, 25 Celsius, 15 minutes. You really need to get on with
See.
it. Follow car number 8 in the right column.
We burnt off a little bit of fuel there. Makes us slightly lighter.
Good night.
Catch up to car number
May my
8.
bladder survive. You're being summoned to siege. Enjoy, mate. Let's hope everyone survives to green at least. A little bit of brake dragging to get some heat into those tyres.
Go, go, go! He's still there. Still there.
I think we've lost a position there, but
You're in the 3 wide, you're in the middle. He's still there. Still there.
Thanks for pushing me over.
Clear all round.
there we go. We're still in. That was a really poor bus stop. I'm going to lose a position there, I think.
Turn 2. Car left.
Oh, and I'm gone.
David, what a fucking douche.
That's going to be awful for us. Position-wise, especially. We've got some work to do to catch up now. We've got a little bit of wheel damage. There's one position. And let's go, let's go, let's go. I can't believe somebody crashed into me after I spun as well.
Sharon.
Yeah, Jim's being weird today. Oh, this fella nearly lost it there in the bus stop. Or on the way out of the bus stop, rather. I don't know what's up with Jim today.
Troyer. P21. That last lap was a 2:13.66.
That's 2 positions for me. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, man. Smooth is fast, and we need fast right now.
I'm aware. Seven seconds to make up. Guy behind is in my draft still. Hey, DJ Ivano. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the subscription as well. That was nice through there. Still in my draft behind, though. Carrying a little bit of wheel damage right here.
Hughes, 154.42.
This is the Mercedes AMG GT4. I'm doing alright, mate. Had a bit of an odd start to this race. But other than that, I'm doing well.
20th place. That lap time was 156.88.
He's really catching me in that BMW. Maybe the BMW's the play for the GT4s here. Come on, get round. There we go. We're currently in 24th, which is 2 higher than our door number. Like, if we didn't spin in turn 1 sympathetically with the guy in front of us, we'd be top 10 right now, I think. Oh, nearly went behind me. We really need to pull away. I don't think the damage is helping us, though, to be fair. Currently P24. This is going to be an iRacing loss, I think.
Halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
Have you been racing a lot of Daytona this week, mate? Oh, I should have shifted down there, probably.
26.
You're going to drive the 2.4 in the Porsche 911 GT3. Oh, you mean the 24? The 2.4 is GT4s, LMP3s and touring cars. If you're talking about the Raw before the 24 next weekend, I think I'm going to drive this.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Yeah, he got a much better exit out of the bus stop than I did.
Still there. That lap was a 156.60.
Gone deep.
Still there.
Nice racing there, Nicholas. Oh, you're doing the LMP3, nice. Or the Porsche, the Cayman, GT4.
Nice.
Still there. Hold your line.
This is some very good racing here with Nicholas. Great racing, Nicholas.
He's still there. Still there. Ruiz, 154.
Still in my draft completely, though. I really shouldn't fight him. I should just sit in his draft and push him if he passes me again.
5 minutes to go.
We've got 5 minutes. The chances of us catching the guys in front are slim to none, so I guess fighting is what we're doing.
P20. Still there.
And we're through still. We're keeping our position. This is some brilliant racing. I'll catch up with chat in just a second. I'm mid-battle right now.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
I'm trying, Jim. Just about keeping this guy behind me.
The car ahead is Heckman. $154.19.
He's going to go past me again here.
He's still there.
If I keep the lower line, I should probably just about be able to hold this.
Hold your line.
I'm hoping I can hold this all the way.
Line. Hold your line. Still there. P19.
Next time.
I think we're just going to keep this from him, hopefully. Quite a battle, this. Doesn't matter what position you are. As long as you get some good racing, eh? He's better than me round there, for sure. Gonna try and get me out of the bus stop again. Or maybe even going into the bus stop, who knows?
Hold your line. Still there.
Backed out, nice. I gave him room though. He's sensible.
Hughes. He's still there. Still there.
Come on, need to keep him behind.
Still there. He's still there. Still there. P20. One more to go.
Oh, nearly lost it there. That was terrifying. He got me eventually after some fantastic racing.
Charin.
Guy behind is in with a shout as well now, only 1.2 seconds back. Hopefully I can just use this draft to keep away from him.
Good race, Ryan.
Heckman has been disqualified. You've used half your fuel.
Oh, we've got somebody
Johnson,
DQ'd.
153.35.
Good race to whoever pushed me turn one or whatever.
So I think that might have been a position there, somebody off track there.
Thank you too, man. What a pleasure fighting with Oscar. Maybe a half lap side to side and never touch it. That's what beautiful.
There's a big pile up in
Very good.
turn 2. We think it might be Vasquez. 22nd place. That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Very good racing there, Nicholas. Ooh, right, so let's see. You just started training for the 2.4-hour race a week ago, and your best time already is a 1:47.5. Is that in the GT3s? Sorry, the 1:47.5. Oh, that was a fun race. Now let's search again for Daytona. So the Mazda isn't at Daytona, but this one at 9:15. Yep, we'll do the fixed GT3 in the BMW. Yeah, in the GT3. That's what's your iRating, mate? Because depending on where you sit in the 24 hours, a 1:47.5 is almost 3 seconds off the pace. Yeah, I definitely lost iRating in that last one. Let's have a quick little look-see. Did I lose safety rating too? Yeah, small amount. 40 iRating lost. Hopefully we can gain some back here in this GT3 race. Hope it goes well for you either way, mate. You got a couple of weeks left to practice. Right, so this is fixed as well. Driving on a setup at your house, out your uncle, so it's not your account, and you don't drive race, you drive in practice, yeah. Still, I mean, even practicing, like my best is a 145.1 with my optimal being a 144.6. And I see some of the aliens getting into the 143.8s, 143.9s.
The pit lane speed limit is kilometers per hour.
Oh, I'm going to have to go back
Black
to pits
flag.
there.
You'll need to come into the pits to serve it. You're all clear. Stay
I
behind
took myself
the line.
off the pit
Disengage
limiter far too early there. Right, let's... Oh, I need to change my strength here a bit as well. Because we're going to be sticking in the GT3s now rather than the GT4s. So let's get our strength back to where it needs to be. Come on, I want exactly 45 if you don't mind. There we go. Just start and you only get better. Yeah, practice makes perfect, mate. You've still got a few weeks left to practice. Let's switch this out into chase as well, just so it's ready in case I need to review anything. Right, pit limiter is on. Good. Let's see if we can get ourselves a decent time in practice.
The pit exit looks clear.
Warm our tyres up on the outlap here. Now, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a good person to learn from, but if you're running 47s at the moment, you watch my lines, watch my gears. When I brake, when I shift, you might learn a thing or two that makes you improve your pace a little bit. The 13th of Feb is the race, and the week after that, the 24th. But you're not going to be doing that. So the 24-hour is the end of January, is it not? Literally like 2 weeks away. Because next weekend, not this weekend coming, but next weekend is the Raw before the 24, and the weekend after that is the 24 hours. Or are you not running the officials? Are you saying you're doing a different one? Either way, GT3s around Daytona, one of the most fun things to drive, for sure. I absolutely love it. Bit loose there. '20th of February, you think? So it's a separate one. It's not the
0.36.
it's not the officials that you're doing. It's definitely January, the official 24 hours of Daytona.
P15.
P15 seems quite wild to me for that performance. This fixed setup isn't incredible though.
The guy ahead has just done a 0.35.
Very easy to spin out there. Porsche GT3 is fun. The LMP3 also a lot of fun. See, I find the LMP3 very hard to drive. I haven't given it a real good shake of the stick though. Like, I love driving LMP3s on Assetto Corsa, but I find the iRacing one a bit rough.
The guy behind has just done a 0.06.
Right, so we're up on our last lap. Still slow compared to our overall, but do a little bit of self-promo there.
P16.
Oh, as if that's an off track.
You've gone outside of track limits there. Vasquez, 0.74.
The official race is on 24th and you're driving the 2.4 hour race. Right. Yes, I see the one you mean. Try and avoid that cone. We've still got a couple of minutes left to be able to drive here. I might join that 2.4 as well. I've not got a team for the 24, as much as I'd love to do it. There just doesn't seem to be that many people in our Discord that are up for it, or aren't already in a team. '25th in the practice session overall at the moment. Fills me with a bit of confidence for this fixed one here. If I can get through it cleanly.
P26.
Currently in P26. To be fair, mate, I'm not even sure I would be fully available for the 24. But I'd like to, at least have liked the opportunity, if you know what I mean. Whoa, mate. Don't just stop on the racing line. I know it's only a practice session, but sheesh. It is about to kick us into our race, though, I think, so. I was on a good lap then, too. So if you're enjoying the content, by the way, guys, please do hit that like button. Very much appreciated. Helps YouTube know to push this to other people. And if you're new here and you haven't yet, please do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. Gets me ever more that step closer to stealing some of Google's money. Right, that was an awful lap, thanks to that fella stopping on the racing line.
P28.
Let's see if we can set a good lap here now. That puts us somewhere near the top, maybe. Not with corners like that, we won't. I was close to an off track. Poor bus stop. I've not cut any course. I'm going back to go to my actual race. There we go, got it. I had a kebab for dinner, so I had a little bit of meat stuck in my teeth. It was doing my head in. What wheel setup do you use, by the way, Ivano? We'll get out and practice just so we can see what car number we are. Car number 15. Again, we want to aim for a top 10 if we can.
Exit's clear. Push.
Whoa, mate, you broke very early there. These people are all live on YouTube. Is your uncle set up with 3 screens, brake and gas pedal? Your uncle made them himself. Wow, and the steering wheel you don't know, and the frame made by himself. That's incredible. If he's made his own pedals. That was quite nice through the bus stop. All goes towards helping the safety rating. You'll have to come back and let me know how you're doing that 2.4, man. At home you don't have a setup. One day. One day. Always something to aim for, eh? Right, quali time. Outlap, push lap. Sorry, outlap, banker, push.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. We have laps. Let's get this done.
We do have laps, Jim. I'm sure you're drunk, though. Waiting for Mrs. Deej to come up and give me a cup of tea. Right, so let's get as much speed as we can here. So first timed lap incoming. I'll catch up with chat in a minute. I never really quali well here. It is a very draft heavy track. That was quite nice through the bus stop, but still not going to be an incredible quali time. This is just my banker lap. Hopefully we'll be able to improve.
P2.
Deep. I outbraked myself massively there. Come on, stop making mistakes, Deej. Little bit of a slide there. That's going to cost us some time. Really smooth in turn 1. Thanks, man. Turn 1 is one of my favourite turns in sim racing. Turn 1 here. P4 so far. That's an off track. No, it's not. Wow. But it's not. It's definitely not going to be an improvement on my last lap. Not after that. We'll finish it anyway. Yeah, we're currently at 200ths down.
Decay, sir. 0.53. P5, 0.6.
P5. Not terrible. There's 4 iRacing setups at his work and 1 at his home, and you build an iRacing setup for him, and you're going to put a good PC in it so you can use it for the race, because it puts your height. Oh, right, let's see where we're at. Currently P7. Nearly a whole second off pole time. I can definitely do better than that. Definitely do a lot better than that, but it should be an interesting race. 18 cars in here. I'm car number 15, so again, Race Labs has crapped itself, so let's try and get that back. Come on, Race Labs. Do your thing. There we go. Down into P9 now. Ouch. A pretty good start. Oof, I don't know, mate. P9. Not a fantastic start. I'm aiming for a top 10 finish here, though. We'll probably lose a position at the very beginning of the lap, I would think. And then hopefully we can just maintain with the lead pack. Who knows, we might gain a position or two in the start. $20 seconds left for anyone to try and beat me out of that position.
P9.
Die rating's 109 or something, not really high, but that's great for me. Hey man, I'm only hovering around 1314 at the moment. Right, so we're actually got the inside to start, so we're gonna have to be careful of the guys on our outside going into turn 1. Hey, look at that Tinder car in front. I'd like to get a good finish, thanks. Let's try and have a race with 0 mistakes if we can. How many laps is this race? I don't know about laps, but it's 20 minutes. I'd say maybe 11. 11 laps, 12 laps maybe. Yeah, I think 12 laps. Depends on the pace of the leader.
B9, 22, 22.
Tim, you are drunk. We will fully restart
Follow
crew
car
chief
number 5
after
in
this.
the left column.
Really enjoying the stream. You've learned some things already. Good. I'm glad. All I aim to do is entertain. If somebody learns something, fantastic.
Catch up to car number 5.
Don't know why they're braking so hard there. Making everybody check up. Get through the first lap cleanly and we should be okay.
Be ready. Go, go, go.
We got a pretty good start.
20 minutes left.
Like I said, through the first lap clean is all we can aim for here. Wow, he's actually going for it into International Horseshoe. That was wild.
Good start, mate. Nice one.
Just need to stay with these guys. The draft is important. We've got someone off behind. Relieves the pressure a little bit. Had to put up with those two fighting there. Into the bus stop, which was wild. 2.4 hour races next weekend. That's the one in the GT3s. Thank you for the sub there, Purple. Welcome. How you doing?
Seventh position.
The top 10 is my target. We're currently in 7th. Stig behind me seems a bit eager.
Hold your line.
Oof, nearly lost it there. Don't fight me, Stig. We need to catch these guys. Push me, yes.
Hold your line.
Come on, let's do this. Work together. They're really going to try and take me into the bus stop. No, he's not. He's not an idiot. Come on, we need to catch up, so push. No GT4 or LMP3. Yeah, it's GT4, LMP3 or touring cars next weekend. The GT3 is, like I say, the 24 the weekend after. Right, 1.9 seconds to the guys ahead now. I think I can be on the throttle earlier through there.
P7.
P7's a great finish for us here, by the way. So if we can just hold this, we're going to do grand. I was awful around there, though. Stig's going to have a proper run at me here into the bus stop again.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes. He's quicker than you into. Stay on it. This isn't over yet. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I am the leader of a pack here right now. As if he's going for that.
The guy ahead has just posted a 0.80, 0.87.
Managed to keep him behind, just about. When I need to pull away, catch the guys in front. Or have this guy push me. Last thing I need is to be going wide there. You get a slowdown? No, he just doesn't want to be too close behind me going through the bus stop. He wants to get a good run on the exit, I'm sure. I at least matched him on the way out there, but he does have my draft and I don't have anything.
.40. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Looks like we've had a mistake up front because we're back in it. Maybe. We're a tenth better off than we were last lap. To the guy behind, that is. To the guy in front, we're much better off.
Defend hard. Make them work for it.
There we go. Second back now. I've broken the draft. Now I just need to keep him that far behind.
The gap to L behind is now 1.4 seconds.
I hope that wasn't a slowdown.
Bauer went 6-0. That lap time was 0.22.
Come on. Big result for us if we can keep this position. Too hot into there, but managed to recover it. Little slide. Cost us a bit to the guy behind.
Halfway home, fuel's good.
Welcome back, Ivano. Nailed the bus stop there.
Bauer, 0.58.
Still P7, yep. Not lost anything. Managed to pull away a little bit from the guy behind. Focus mode right now. Oof, that was a bit wide. We were catching on the guy ahead as well, but the guy behind us is still putting us under a little bit of pressure, but he's under pressure himself too. Hopefully they're not going to work together. I have 0 draft at the moment.
The gap to L behind is now 1.0 seconds.
That's going to increase there though. I got a better bus stop exit than him, I believe. I'm going to do what he does and sort of cut the Geico start zone.
Your lap times are pretty consistent. Bergen, 0.36.
Still over a second behind. Good. Yeah, the Tinder guy is in front of me again. He's just gone very wide there as well. So hopefully this is going to be a big gain for me. I was a bit too tentative through there, so not a big gain at all, sadly. Nice and smooth through there, though. Gap's down to 2 seconds. Siege servers are still shitty. And water is wet. Nice through there, though. Definitely gained on the guy in front, but he's still got draft and I don't. But we're still gaining on him, interestingly.
.22, 0.74.
I think he's waiting for the last lap, this guy, before he properly goes for it. How many laps remaining? Like 3? 2 or 3?
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
He's going for it now, I think.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
We are gaining on the guys in front as well. Little bit wide. I think he might go for it into the bus stop here, but the guys in front are still fighting, so giving us a chance to catch up at least. He's got no pressure on him from behind now, the guy behind me, though. Gotta keep this guy behind me. 0.4. He's going to be close. It's going to be a tight finish. I mean, 8th is still going to be good for me. But 7th is obviously going to be better.
Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Oh, it's getting all squeaky bum up front. And we're in draft. This could be incredible for us. Brought us right back into it. Nearly lost it there though, but we're still in draft.
Fucking idiot. What are you coming back on track there? Fuck me.
We might even finish higher than 7th.
How are you gonna flash me, you pleb? You're the one who's fucking coming for me.
That's the point, yeah. Hopefully we can get past this guy here maybe, but I think he's just a little bit too far and he's still got draft as well, so I don't think we're going to get past him, but one more lap to go.
One more lap to go.
So last lap now. That could have ended terribly for us. He pretty much parked it on the apex there. And again, parking it on the apex. I mean, it's a legitimate tactic. I think I'm going to have a good run through the bus stop on this fella now. Place your bets, ladies and gents. P7, P6 or P8? Four tenths, 3 tenths.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Ah, P7. It was close though.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
7th position. There's the checkered flag.
Good race, folks. Whew.
Good race.
I was close to getting past him. I was very close to getting past him. A friend gave you an amazing, disgusting idea for D&D. Go on, elaborate, unnamed. Elaborate. Oh. 0x there as well, so I'm pretty confident that's going to be a double gain. That was a good result. That was a great result, to be fair. Right, I need to just click about a little bit. Give me just 2 ticks. Don't forget, ladies and gents, to hit the like button on the stream. It really does help. More than you will ever know. Helps YouTube know that other people deserve to see this. And if you're watching and you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. Help the community grow. Make it more likely that I'm at a position to potentially steal some of YouTube's money. Right, where are we? What do we do next is the question. We've got VRS starting in 7 minutes. And then we've got the... So I might do the GT4 fixed again. That seems like a good idea, I think. We do the GT4 fixed at 10:30. That's in about just over half an hour. I'm going to be doing some more races, yeah? Crystallized eyeball marbles. Again, elaborate, unnamed. Elaborate. Yeah, we're going to go do the GT4. Before we jump into the next race, though, I am just going to run to the toilet real fast. I should have done it in the last one, but I didn't. Yeah, I'll run to the toilet and I'll be right back, ladies and gents. Let's put the results up for that last one first, though. Oh, they're not here yet. Fair enough. The results should be ready by the time I'm back. Just going for a quick wee. Be right back. Try the LMP3. LMP3 race. That's not the multi-class one. Let's see. Perfect items as a scry focus. Yep. Good luck getting an eyeball out intact if they're kicking and breathing. True. That was close. Really enjoyed that. Was just behind you. Clean and fair. Clean and fair, although you should have passed. Yeah, you had a couple of chances to pass for sure, Stig. I managed to break away a little bit and you managed to catch me up again. I was constantly commenting on when I made a mistake. I was just like, he's going to go for it here, or he's waiting for the last lap. But then I got back in draft just at the right time. Welcome to the community, by the way. It was a pleasure racing you. Yeah, you did a really good job. It was a pleasure racing. Right, so where's the LMP3? So the next LMP3 one is at the same time. We'll give it a go. Let's see. We'll just jump into this practice session for now. I'm not sure I'm going to register for the race yet. I mean, it's 3 minutes until I possibly can. Oh, but here's our results for thingy. So we got 32 extra I rating. I'm 0.17 extra safety rating for a 0x race. Finishing in P7. Our pace, our best lap time was good enough to get us 1 more position, maybe 2. Our average pace, pretty much on the button with the guy in front of us. Yeah, good race. Right, let's join this and see how the LMP3 is for us. If you DM, I'll give you any magic gun. Give you a magic gumball machine. Is that just to dispense the eyes? I gained points. I gained 30-something points. Well, let's see how easy the LMP3 is to handle around here. I'm going to need to sort my seating position out as well. I'll drive a little bit and then go back to pits and cockpit, because this is no good, this driving position. It is no good. We'll see. We'll do a lap in it. I'm not going to be able to see the apexes on my inside.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
Yeah, I definitely need to sort my seating position out. I could not see that apex at all. Apex there somewhere. Never done a lap round here in the LMP3 before. I don't know, you might be thinking of the LMP2. The LMP2 is the other side of the car. The LMP3 has always been this side. Or you've had your camera adjusted to put you in the centre. That's an off track. Because of course it is. Let's try and get a clean lap in. Who knows, I might do the raw in the LMP3 if it feels good. Very ginger into turn 1 though. I just cannot see a thing coming through there. Yeah, do I cheat a little bit and put my...
Sector 1 time's okay.
Right. Let's get out into the replay and let's see. This is the perfect place to adjust it as well, because I should be able to see that apex pretty clearly here. Now let's see if we go a bit further forward. Thank you, darling. Love you. A bit higher maybe. And a bit further forward still. Can I move this a second? Go even further forward. There we go. That does feel a bit cheaty. But let's do it anyway and see how that works. Right, we will see the hands a little bit, but that's fine. You think it was just adjusted? Yeah. Quite possible. This is going to be much easier now, though. I can actually see what I'm doing.
It exits clear.
I've spun it. Cold tyres. Let's start again. Cold tyres and cold brakes. I need to remember going around that corner.
It exits clear.
That was nice through there. Kind of terrifying, but nice. Right, let's see if we can get a clean lap in, actually set a time. Then we need to decide if we're going to register for this or we're going to register for the GT4s. Little lock up. It's fine though. What do you reckon, guys? This or the GT4s? I need to get better at that corner. I need to set an actual time. My optimals are 46.5.
All clear. Push now.
Oh, I hit the grass there, I think, or I broke too hard and locked up. At the moment, GT4s are winning in my mind.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
I think that's how I'm going to take that corner from now on. Is a 46.4 any good in these, do you know? I can brake later for the bus stop, I know that.
142.9.
Oh, 42.9 is the fastest, so yeah, 46.4 is not good at all. Yeah, who knows what iRacing, the fella who's just set that 42 is, or how much fuel he's got in there. .146 flat.
P10.
We should be able to improve on that pretty quickly. I was slow around there, but do we do the race in this, ladies and gents? Or do we go back and do the tried and tested GT4?
142.9.
.145.4.
P9. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. 2.6 seconds. 0.5.
Too hot into turn 1 there. Yeah, I've got to deal with other people on track. I don't know what to expect from other people driving this, do I? Oh, little lockup. I mean, I guess I've got to expect a lot of lockups. I mean, we're constantly improving right now, though.
Off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.4.
Oh, squeaky bum through there. We might be about to do our first ever LMP3 race, guys. The car's quite nice. Like, I don't hate it.
10th position. That's your quickest lap in this session. 0.3.
Like, it's fun. And we are getting more of a feel for it as we drive, so...
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
A second off in Sector 1 feels bonkers to me, because there's not really anywhere you can draft in Sector 1. Awful through the bus stop there, though. Carry too much speed on entry. Kind of ruined our exit. Safety rating's probably the worst that can happen, me losing some safety rating. Or me ruining somebody's race and getting reported.
Session 2.4.3.
I don't know where I can make up the 1 second that I'm off in Sector 1. Maybe here in this corner. Yeah, it looks like it's there.
0.8 off the pace.
Tenth fastest in the practice server, so I can't grumble at that too much. Safety rating is what dictates what license you're in. So at the moment, I'm B class with a 2-point-something safety rating. I need to get it above 3 so that at the end of the season I get promoted. If I hit 4, I get automatically promoted to the A class license. But here we go. It looks like we're about to drop into the 44s.
P7. That's your quickest lap in this session, 2.1. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Big gain in turn 1 there. That was poor around there, but... Drive on ACC, that has 499 or 352. Yeah, it's similar to that. Well, the safety rating in iRacing is basically the same as the thing that goes all the way up to 99 in ACC. Or are you thinking LFM? I'm going to register for this race, you know. I'm going to do the LMP3.
Watch the track limits, please, David.
So I'll show you what my safety rating is now as we register for this race, because we've got 10 minutes. We're doing our first LMP3. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to like the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. We will register for the race. And let me show you my safety rating here now as well. Right, so the safety rating, as you can see here, it says Class B 2.95 1386. So that 2.95 is my safety rating. The 1386 is my I rating. If that gets above 3, as you can see here, because I've done the races for it, I will get promoted to A at the end of the season. If that hits 4, I automatically go up to A. The 1386 there, though, is that's just how good of a racer I am, if you like, whereas the 2.95 is how safe of a racer I am. Medium downforce, high endurance. So the endurance that you have isn't the endurance... so the setups that iRacing give you for that, the endurance ones aren't how durable your car is. It's that they're designed for endurance races, so they're designed to run for a long time. Ideally, you just want a sprint setup for the races that are up to an hour long. You only use the endurance ones for the races that are like 2 hours plus, really. But this one here anyway is fixed, so I don't need to worry about that. It is a fixed setup. I've got 8 minutes left to do a little bit of practice. And then hopefully set a good quali time and get a decent race in.
Car approaching, watch your mirrors.
Like, once it's got warm tyres, this car is a bit of a dream to drive, to be fair. Up wide. But it's okay. Yeah, you are only going to be doing the 2.4, aren't you? So the endurance setup's probably worth actually using. I used the medium downforce setup for the BMW GT3 for a Spa race in an endurance league that I ran last year, and it was fine. It was absolutely fine. I'm still trying to figure out the fastest way through that bus stop.
Point 7.
Deep. Awful. I shifted up when I shouldn't have done. 100 litres in the tank. Yeah, you have to be very conscious of how the car performs differently under low fuel. Because with the Porsche especially, it really does. Like, because it's rear-engined and the fuel tank's at the front, with the Porsche, there's less weight over the front wheels the longer into the race you go. I need to remember that. Yeah, so there's less weight over the front. So ideally, what you want to be doing, as the front gets lighter, you want to be dialing your brake bias further towards the rear, so you don't lock your front tyres up as you're driving. But no, with the endurance, start with a completely full tank. You'll likely do one stint and then have to refill again to completely full. Do another stint, and then you probably get away with about 3/4 of a tank to 60% of a tank for your final stint. But because it's basically going to be 2 and a bit stints. Each stint at Daytona for a full tank on GT3s is about an hour, including pit service time. Like, I think it works out at like 59 minutes or something.
The pit exit looks clear. Point 5.
Actually feels like a car, this, which is nice. A lot of the cars on this service don't. I mean, the LMP2 is very nice. I really like the LMP2. But that being at Long Beach this week, I'm avoiding that like the plague. I don't like Long Beach as a track. 3.1 to 3.3 litres fuel a lap. Yep. And like I say, that'll last you about an hour, give or take. That was very nice through the bus stop again.
One 43.8.
Too wide there. Come on, give me a really good bus stop here. And we should improve on our best ever time, I think. Yes. Have I tried any endurance races? I did a whole season of endurance races in Basic Ollie's BRL League last season, or last year rather. I absolutely love the endurance races. It's kind of why I got into sim racing. Oh, second fastest in the server. Interesting.
143.
Unexpected. But with a 44.6 that was. If people are ever looking for a team to race these endurance races with, by the way, join the Discord that's down in the description. Or go to turn1.gg. That'll join the Discord for you. That is the team that me and a friend created to do endurance races in. The best result we've had was in the BRL 10 hours of Daytona. We finished second in class and using the BMW M4.
Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
Right, this is going to be interesting. My first ever LMP3 race coming right up. I'm saying goodbye to safety rating here straight away because I don't think I mean, it's not taking me long to get hang of the car there, but I think a lot of people are going to be a bit iffy with this car. While we're loading in, I'll do a little bit of a shill. Don't forget to hit the like button, ladies and gents, if you're enjoying the content. If you're new here and you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Down there is a Discord that you can go and join and get into some endurance races with us. Not looking for a pro team, but a casual one. Yeah, we're a pretty casual team. You can get involved in racing with us. I've got my own Assetto Corsa server that I set things up for every now and then down there as well. We do have people doing WRC and what have you. So get involved there. If you want to support me at all and you are enjoying iRacing and aren't a member of it, there is a link down there that'll get me a little bit of money if you sign up. Doesn't cost you anything extra. You can also contribute directly through a tip link that's down there as well. Never expected, always appreciated. But yeah, let's get into our first LMP3 race. We'll do a bit of practice here just to... we are the number 18 car again, so not expected to do very well. Hopefully we'll outperform our number. Makes me feel like I'm either in split 2 or split 1 here, considering how many people are registered.
It exit is clear.
If I'm car number 18. I didn't reset crew chief. I'll have to do it in just a second. I'll do it once I've finished qualifying. I was a bit slidey around there. Didn't feel great. Found it. Joined the Discord. Be good to have you there, man. Like, we're all about community down there. We used to get together and just sit in a practice session and help each other get faster at certain combos. Mainly the GR86 early last year. But obviously, people's schedules don't always line up. But we do try and get as much done in the endurance racing as we can. Really smooth in turn 6. Thank you. Turn 6 is one of the ones that I think I have the most fun driving. Right, let's quickly get crew chief restarted while we're waiting for this to come up. Come on, crew chief, launch, 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 and then I can quali.
Radio check.
There we go. Maybe Jim won't be drunk now. Right, let's do some quali.
Pit lane lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour.
It is one of my favourite tracks to drive, this. Daytona, Spa, Road America. I think they're my 3 favourites. Barcelona's pretty good as well. I think I'm odd for liking Barcelona, though. It seems like not very many
Track's
people
clear.
like it.
Push, push, push. Okay, David, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
My out lap I don't need to worry about too much. Then bank a lap, then push, push, push. Yeah, place your bets, ladies and gents. Where am I finishing? Car number 18. So yeah, bet number 1, where am I qualifying? Bet number 2, where am I finishing the race? My first ever LMP3 race. Out lap to warm the tyres. How was that a 10th down? That was quite a smooth turn 1. Little lock up there into International Horseshoe. Good job, this is just my banker lap. Didn't mean to go down to 1 there, but we'll take it. I didn't hear the shift down to 2nd, so... We might use the LMP3 in the Raw, who knows? I'm enjoying driving it, so... It sounds good too. Right, push lap now.
P2.
Again, a 10th down in turn 1. Currently in P3. That delta is to my all-time best, so I think we are actually up for our session best.
That's a new fastest lap for Toro, 144.8. The guy behind has just done a 145.4.
At the moment. P2 at the moment. If we can hold P2 here, this is going to be fantastic for us. It's a nice car. It is a nice car. It's a bit touchy. Oh, I'm already down to P4. Am I? Yeah, I'm down to P4. Still a great start place for us. There is a lot of people who haven't qualified, though. Again, a top 10 finish here would be fantastic. Out of 16 cars, though, 17 cars. Let's aim for a top 7 finish. Votes in, ladies and gents. Where am I finishing? Where am I finishing? I'm only 8/10 off the leader, though. I'm only about a 10th faster than the guy behind me. You think I'm finishing P6? Okay, starting P4, you think I'll finish P6. I would take that. Especially if it's with 0 incident points as well. You think I'll start P5? You think somebody's going to qualify above me in the last 30 seconds? You might be right. It's quite a tight field, though. It is quite a tight field. 20-minute race. It looks like we're going to start P4. But P4 with a P6 finish, I would take that.
Session, P4.
I don't hate that as a start position. Does mean I've got the outside for turn 1 though, I believe. Yeah, I've got the outside for turn 1. Good luck, everyone. 1,530 strength of field.
Yeah, good luck.
Do a bit of self-plugging there, see if anyone comes to say hi. I like his Coors Light livery in front. Oh, I'm getting a bit nervous here now. Never raced this car before. I practiced it around Alton Park when it was first released, and that's pretty much all I ever did in it. Come on, everyone, grid up. Need to restart race labs again real quick. Because it's not showing. It should do now, though. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why it keeps crashing out like that. Maybe I need to launch it as admin. Some people burning off some fuel. Yeah, focus eyes front.
The track temp is
there we go.
26. The air temp is
26 degrees
Celsius. 20 minutes. Follow car number 08 in the right column.
Oh, I think I want to be in first gear to start this, but I'll try to do some brake dragging in second. Get some heat into the tyres.
All right, David, get ready. Go, nail it. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
So we've lost a position so far.
Like,
We got the position back
International
though.
Horseshoe, you think it might be Goethe?
idiot.
He did just get spun out there, to be fair. I would be angry if I was him. Oh, I followed him. I just need to stay in draft. First lap done, and we are good, I think, once the first lap's done. Keep. Guy behind me did too, though. I need to stay in touch with the guy in front. I've just about managed to.
Hold your line, man.
Better run through there than both the guys in front. Need to break the toe to the guy behind.
The leader's just done a 144.8. That was a 145.1.
Oh, I've spun. Oh, come on. I'm staying still so I'm not in anyone's way. Dodge me. I can't move at the moment. Of course I've got damage now. Come on, get past me already so I can... Now I've got a job ahead of me. That's all my own fault, that one as well.
There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Masters. Yellow flag. Okay, David, the next car is Masters.
So we're currently sat in
15 minutes
P18,
remaining,
I think.
15 minutes to go.
Or P17, maybe.
Fernandez, behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
I've not got straight steering, though, so I'm kind of a little bit tentative around the bus stop, I think.
Gap to Masters. Ahead is now 4.5.
You lie, it's 4.2. We might get a few positions back here. I'm gutted that I spun there. That was all my fault.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Bullet and Fortuna.
This is going to be positions back, I hope.
Come on, we can do better than this. Focus on your exits. Keep it smooth. There's an incident in turn 2. It looks like Fortuna, P17. Yellow flag. The driver in front of us is Herrera. Toro is leading the race.
.5 seconds to the next guy. Let's see if we can get a fight on.
There's an incident.
Oh, sympathetically spun there.
Herrera. Yellow flag.
I saw him spin in front of me and was just like, yeah, I'll do it too. 6x. Goodbye safety rating. P6 is in the pits, though. I'm definitely faster than these two. I need to not sympathetically spin.
New fastest lap for Brisson, 144.
I think I'm much faster than them through the bus stop.
B16.
That's right, keep fighting, lads. You're just bringing me into it. Oh, he's got no back wing, this guy.
Next car is Masters.
Very slow into there, Masters.
Car right side
Ooh,
clear.
cut my nose off, why don't you?
Car right. Clear right. Fastest lap for Brisson, 144.3. Awesome. Well done.
Last one. Now I've just got to chase this guy in front down. Because I think P15 is the best I'm going to do.
The car ahead is Herrera. 15th place. Incident in International Horseshoe.
There's
Looks
me
like
wide.
It's Davidson. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
There we go, there's another.
Good pass. Okay, David. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Halfway home. Fuel looks good.
"14 seconds up the road now to the next one, though. I'm going to have to hope for some more incidents, I think.
Incident in bus stop. The
There we
leader
go,
was
there's
just,
one.
144.
I think it's just an off-track, though.
Fastest lap for Buisson. 143.8. We've just cut the track.
Oh, as if I got an off-track for that.
The gap to Herrera behind is now 0.6.
We are gaining on the guy in front, though. 13.5 now.
B13. Car left, clear left.
I really need to open a gap to the guy behind me. That's not how you do it, Deej. And now I'm going to have to take them both over again, but P2's dead. Definitely losing safety rate in this one.
You're reeling Masters in. The gap is 1.4 seconds. They're slow into turn 2. There's an incident in turn 6. We think it might be Fernandez.
That's going to be a
Stay between the
slowdown.
lines, please, David.
Oh, maybe not. I was a little bit too eager onto the throttle there. I've got myself all muddled in my head here, but fun race. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not taking enough speed in as well. I'm shedding a little bit too much speed on the way in. I need to trust the aero of the car a little bit more.
P14. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Herrera. On your left. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
You can't just turn in on me like that, man.
Looks like it's Herrera. Clear right. On your clear right.
That was awful from him.
Incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Masters. Yellow flag.
Are you going to give me that position back, Michael? You just completely turned in on me and took the position.
Alright, David. You've used half your fuel.
There we go, that was perfect. It wasn't a dive, I broke at my normal point. He broke early. I was alongside him in the braking zone. He should have yielded. Should have taken his line a bit wider.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
I fucked myself there. Too anxious to catch him. 14 incident points so far. I'll rewatch the replay, but I don't think that was a dive. I took the inside line and broke where I normally do, so I just did this. And I beat him to the apex, just like... He should have just gone a little bit wider. That's exactly what I did that last lap. He's probably using crew chief, mate, same as me.
The gap to Perriera ahead is increasing. It's now 5.7.
Such unsportsmanship from him, though. I mean, we'll show, but... I'll show the replay, but... As if that's an off track.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
I've got to be real careful now or I'm going to get myself disqualified. I'm very deep there. Oh, somebody else in the pits. That's another position. Disappointing this though. I was running comfortably in P4 until I spun myself, and then I've been in my head for like the whole race, thinking that I need to push to try and make up positions when I could probably just drive calm. And I've passed the two guys in front of us already, at least once, but we've lost
That's
so
2
much
minutes
time
left,
to
2
P11
minutes.
there.
Okay, David, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Perfect bus stop. There's another dead person, it sounds like.
Any issues you're going to have to talk to the stewards after the race, please.
Into P13.
13th place. Your lap time was 1:46.7.
I don't know how I'm losing time to the guy in front now. Oh, he's spun. One more and I'm disqualified.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
This could be an absolute nightmare for us. Little bump on the track there just sent me. I might just sort of granny mode it for a while. Surely only one more lap after this, maybe 2. Oh, they're fighting again, so that could be good for us. Last lap, yeah. Gotta make sure not to get any incident points.
One more lap to go.
Oh, nice. Thank you, mate. Very well done. Nice.
Good win, dude. Good win.
If I hadn't have spun, I'd have been in P4 right now, I think. Last place where I'm likely to get an instant point is the bus stop.
Are you serious, Bill? What is the problem?
P13, is that going to be an iRacing gain for us? I don't think so. We're definitely losing safety rating, though. Definitely. With a 16x. Pretty much all self-inflicted, bar 4 of them.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Disappointing to finish there.
P13, that's it, we're done.
Right, let's go back and have a look at that incident. Right, let's go chase. And how many laps back was it? I think it's this one here. I mean, I was clearly faster than him because pretty much every corner I was getting in on him here. I'm out already now. Driving to the pits isn't going to make any difference here. There was one more person in the race. Oh, no. So that was my own one. Okay. We want to go to the beginning of lap 8. So it'll be this lap here. Yeah. So here he's slow to rejoin. I hold back a little bit just to make sure I can get an inside line here as he cuts over. I locked up a little bit there, which did push him a little bit wide. But then, as we were coming down here side by side, I backed out a little bit. So he could get it, because he wasn't going to concede it. And then after doing that, took my normal braking point into the turn here. And he just fully turned into me, yeah. I was there on track. Like, you can't do that. Like, I'm alongside him. I had the corner made. I was making that corner without a doubt. Like, I'm on the apex, fully on the curb. He needs to leave a car width there. He's not ahead of me at that point. We're technically alongside. I mean, let's go to rear chase just to see how alongside we are. In fact, that's probably not the right one. Let's go to... It's going to be right front suspension. No, that's not really a good one either. Left front suspension, maybe. okay, it's not crazy. I'm not crazy alongside him. I guess technically the corner probably still technically is his. But I've got nowhere else to go. Like, I can't... Unless I brake, I've got nowhere else to go. He drives into me there. I can get overhead, I think. Let's go chopper. Like, I've literally got nowhere else to go. I'm as far over as I can be. And he just comes straight across. And his rear quarter hits my front quarter and spins me. Granted, it spins him too. But, like, he took a line through there, which is a fine line to take. But it's not the optimal line because of the camber of the track. So I've taken the inside line, knowing I've got the speed to pass him here. He knows I'm there. And he'll have been getting told from about here. He'll have been getting told, car on your right. 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 Still there. Still there. Oh, let's hit him instead and spin him off. I don't know if it was... I mean, it's not F1 for one, but they do say it is the job of the overtaking car to overtake safely in any sporting discipline. But I didn't do anything unsafe there. Like, 100% got turned in on. He didn't leave me room. Which is really disappointing because we'd have had 2 extra places there. I mean, the problems in this race were far more than this one here. I mean, I messed up so many times. I was running in P4 and I spun. In fact, let's go back and have a look at that. See how disappointing that was. So I'm in... I think I'm in... I'm not in P4 at this point, am I? No, okay, so it's lap 2, I think, is what I want. So yeah, I'm running in P4 here. I know what I did that made me spin as well. I was just getting too greedy with it. But also in F1, that could potentially be considered blocking by the guy in front. Because I literally had nowhere else to go. Like I say, unless I slammed on, I had nowhere else to go. I wasn't left racing room. It is less bad than I thought it was. I will say that. It is less bad than I thought it was. I thought I was much more significantly alongside him. So maybe I overreacted a little bit in shouting at him to give the position back. At the point where contact was made, my front wheel was alongside his rear wheel. His rear quarter hit my front quarter. We were pretty much line on line when at the point we made contact. He still knew I was there and should have left at least a car width for me to be able to get through, which he didn't do. But like I say, I was a little further back than I thought I was. So it is much more of a racing incident than explicitly his fault. But I think if I was to proportion fault to that incident, I would lean more towards it being his fault than mine. I was definitely close enough to go for the move, and I was alongside him. And here, they made contact there, which made me brake a little bit harder. In fact, let's go back and have a look at my brake inputs. I'm pretty sure I tapped the brake a little bit harder when I saw them touching each other, and that's what sent me. So let's see. Brake, easing off, easing off. Actually staying pretty consistent. Starting to ease off. Starting to ease off. Gently off, gently off. Let's see actually in slow motion. Yeah, I'm braking pretty consistently here. They had a little bit of contact there. In fact, it wasn't actually the contact that did anything. I too much steering input going in while I'm still on the brakes. I'm not bleeding the brakes fast enough. And I'm gone. As soon as I touch the throttle there as well, I'm gone. Look, I'm counter steering at this point. Yeah, 100% me just steering while still braking. It depends on the discipline, mate. In something like IMSA or WEC, it would probably just go down straight up as a racing incident. With them potentially more likely to rule that I wasn't left racing room. Like you said, in F1, they would likely favour the driver that's fully ahead at that point. But yeah, in the series that these cars race in, it would likely be they'd just say racing incident, carry on. And yeah, the FIA does govern IMSA and WEC and the GT World Challenge as well. It's just a slightly different set of rules to Formula One. And that's, to be fair, that's the way iRacing operates as well. Even in their Formula style cars, they operate much more on a IMSA WEC rule set basis. So now I'm kind of scared to look at the results here because massive safety rating loss, yeah, 0.43. Only 32 I rating loss, not too bad. No, it didn't. I spun myself out from P4, and then I had some horrible more times where I spun myself out. So we ended up finishing P13. Disappointing, definitely disappointing. I could have ended up finishing all the way up in P10 because this is the guy that I was overtaking when he turned in on me. Yeah, I think it's a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other kind of incident that. It's like I say, it's less bad than I thought it was. Still a fun drive though, still a fun drive. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much for coming and tuning in. Thank you to all the new subscribers today. Don't forget there is a Discord down there that you can join if you want to come and race with us from time to time. If you did enjoy the stream at any point and you haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you aren't yet and you would like to follow on with what I'm doing, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But otherwise, I have been Deej. You guys have been awesome. Pardon me, little burp. And I will see you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace. Get to look at me for a little while now while I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up. And I can actually end the stream.